Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you from the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard the weekly Gerudo race. On the main stage today we have Flint, KLO, Moches, and Blue Guy. For tracking today we have Lady Draco and Tomotalk, and I'll pass it over to our commentator for this race, Malkon. Take it away.
Hi everyone. How are you doing this morning or evening, depending on where you're at today? Looks like we're gonna have a fun-filled race here today, and yeah, should be a good time. Looks like we're doing a child start, so this should be good. I hope y'all are well. I am not adequately caffeinated for this, so this should be interesting. And we're getting started here in like 3 seconds. Here we go. Oh, fun. A shooting gallery start. That's just, lovely. Is that a green hand that I'm seeing? Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't ready for, apparently, this morning of Hyrule's version of Wicked, so that's cool. Glenda moment for me this morning. And we're starting off with 5 rupees. Perfect. What a great way to start our race. Gotta always get all them dollars. And hence our lost wood to King Dodongo. Ocarina of Time is Sunsong, Fire to Twin Rova. And something's dead. Something had nothing on it. Cool. It's like Chloe was the person to get the clues so far. Meanwhile, Moches and Flint are getting some, doing a little run, looks like to Lon. And Blue Guy spent some time doing some market checks, so neat. Bear with me, it's been a while since I have tried to wash 4 people at once by myself, so that's cool. It'll be good time here in the morning. Yeah. And we're doing chickens. What do we got today? Ooh, we're doing 4 Lons. Wow. Neat. Yeah, I guess so. I think I was supposed to have a partner today, but they're not here, so you get to deal with me and watching 4 rounds of the same thing going on right now. So yeah, so fun. Oh no, Moches didn't quite get it. It's okay. And oh gosh, that went fast on my screen. Yeah, hope you all are doing well. This Gerudo weekly is so I haven't done a weekly in a while, so this should be fun. Ah, thank you, Horse with Song of Time. I was like, I saw a blue music note, and that pale text on my screen was not showing up for me, so thank you so much. And more money. Lots of money today. This is a money seed. And we're going adult for Flint. So fun. Fun times. As announced, I believe, at the beginning, our runners are Flint, Chloe, Moches, and Blue Guy. And I've seen Chloe race once or twice. Everyone else I'm pretty unfamiliar with, but I'm sure everyone is eagerly checking stuff out. And we just saw medallions today are the King Dodongo, Vivagia, Morpha, Bongo Bongo, and Twin Ropa. So, neat. That's gonna be fun. Good times. Good times in Hyrule. Blue Guy also has gone adult, so looks like most people are following the same path right now. Moch is also about to head that direction. Meanwhile, Chloe is not doing that. Chloe is the big divergence so far from the rest of the runners. Kak is Epona's song. And we have Saria song on the windmill today. Neat.
Morning.
Hi, new IT guy. Welcome.
Wow.
How are you this morning?
I just got here apparently.
Yes, welcome. Welcome to the Gerudo Weekly.
OoT is Sun. Okay, that's kind of cool.
It's like all the big checks are dead on the Sculptulas. So, yeah. We have gotten the big hints so far. Main temples are. Oh, what did I write down? King Dodongo, Vivagia, Morpha, Bongo Bongo, and Twin Rova. So Spirit, Shadow, Water, Fire, and DMT are the dungeons today. Neat.
Yeah. Fire to Rova. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that could be fun. That could be like a second strength.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a mirror shield. Could be a long shot if or a hook, depending on where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that could be.
Yep, and as been pointed out several times, the wallet is on the K-Sword check, and the slingshot is in Mido's house, so that's...
Okay, so no dumb tunic logic, at least.
Yeah, and Kak is Sapona's song. I believe, if I remember correctly, Sari's song was on the windmill. And we're doing some Dompe up here with Flint. So, our first Dompe race so far. See what our grave keeper and digger, whatever he is, flamethrower, decides to hold out on us today. Oh my gosh. Double troll. Well, so how are you this morning? Thanks for stepping in.
Yeah, no worries. Writing Caxapona's song. I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of
Yay.
woke up, so
Yeah,
doing this
everyone.
on about 10 minutes of being awake, so should be good.
It's alright.
That was Darklink loop. I didn't quite see what it was. It was something in dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I have a harder time when it's 4 people racing, keeping a consistent
You gotta
I know.
get this chameleon eye thing.
I know. Well, like Flint had this weird tint on the screen earlier when they were doing the slingshot that Link's arm looked green, and so I was having like a Wicked moment there for a second. I was like, "What is going on?" Oh, tints are messing with my brain this morning. Yes, everyone, and putting up with me and my commentary for the first 10 minutes of the stream. So, yeah, the wallet. I'm pretty sure it was a bomb bag. That's a bomb bag. So neat. We have explosives.
Yeah, explosives are good.
And Chloe is the only one right now with explosives, and Chloe is the only one so far to, I believe, not have gone adult yet. So that's interesting so far.
That's gonna it's gonna greatly help out close
Mm-hmm.
adult one for sure with bomb.
Ooh,
Oh,
strength!
okay. Well,
Wow.
just forget what I said. That's just going to exponentially.
Wow. Yeah, Chloe's definitely off to what I would call a quote-unquote early lead. Obviously, nothing is a real lead forever, but yeah.
Well, you know, it depends on when people find the bomb bag was Ocarina game. Right?
Yes, it's the Ocarina minigame. Mm-hmm.
That is something people skip.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying now.
Yeah,
People may look into that strength with some chews, but
sure.
Ocarina
Sure.
game is a heavily skipped thing just because it takes time and people don't want to waste the time doing it. But
Oh, absolutely.
you know, when you have bombs and those are guaranteed bombs, you can get refills. It's not like a 5 chew pack where you have to sit there and pick and decide what you want to waste the 5 on. Because most people, I mean, yeah, you can try to scum a 5-pack, but scumming a 5-pack usually is more time costly than you know it's worth. But
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
I
could
think
be a pretty big advantage over the
could
close.
be. Yeah. Flint also might be on that path right now, so
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. We'll see how much of the Lost Woods and stuff is done, but I could see Flint being pretty in the mix of the early gains, as we like to put it. So, but yeah, everyone else pretty much just went adult after doing Lon Lon Ranch. Chloe was the only one not to do that so far. There was nothing at Lon Lon Ranch, in case you're wildly curious.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money early on. Is that Minuet? It looked like Minuet.
Yep. That is a minuet.
Cool. That's neat. Cool. Darnia's dance is dead, so Darnia, I don't know. I always pronounce things really weird. I apologize in advance to anyone who has to listen to me butcher names. Dead Dad, there we go. That's so much easier than whatever I just said, so just go with that.
It does not appear to be anything in the back.
Chloe's getting that shield. I don't even blame him. And Flint is going for the mini games. So it looks like. Oh, actually, you don't know that for sure yet.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
I'm gonna
All
get
right, so
roller with some bombs for that.
Yep.
Okay. Shoe bowling is dead.
Yeah, Market hasn't really had anything so far. Not really, anyways, except for obviously the hints, but those are always there. Moches is maybe headed towards forest right now. Looks like it.
Yes, that backlog angle is for forest.
Yeah, and Virgil is reposting some of the hints we've seen so far. Fire to Rova, Lost Woods to Dungeon, so...
Also, it's
Yep.
KD. Wonder what that could have been.
I know, right?
Alright.
It's the only thing we've seen so far, so... Yep, so Moches and Blue Guy are both making their way through the woods at the moment for stuff.
Yeah. Interesting.
Flint's kind of wrapping up the last little bits of... Alright, we have
Ooh.
Zelda's Lullaby. Ooh, wow. Chloe is definitely... This rooting is paying off, so...
Yeah. That'll definitely pay off, especially with that spawn location.
Mm-hmm.
Could potentially find maybe a hook or something. Hooker hovers in DC, which will then unlock all the, or at least the Summit Fairy Fountain.
Yeah.
Okay, the Darkling Loop is fully dead. Good.
Neat.
I knew half of it was dead. I just didn't know if the whole thing was dead or not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's small chest. Could be choose. Not choose. Oh, we're gonna opt to just go. Oh,
I'm at getting souls. There we go.
Doing the the jump slash to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice.
There we go. Wow. Well done. Double defense. It's a hard container. My bad. It looked like the double defense.
Double defense, I believe, is clear.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Could be wrong, but I believe
you're probably. You know what? You're probably right, and my brain is just not fully here this morning. Because believe it or not,
gold.
You were. I've only been awake probably about 10 more minutes than you have, so...
Oh, no, I have... wait. No, I think it is clear. I think it's like clear or silver and the outside is gold.
Yes.
On that model.
And yes, that was a dad repeat. Thank you, Virgil.
Yeah. I think it's the inversion of what we saw, roughly.
Yep. And I think pretty much everyone is on the same path now. Flint is just a little bit behind Chloe, based on what's available so far.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot in the seed.
No, not yet. We know where the fire arrows are, which is interesting. But it's a fire source.
It is.
It is. It's not the one we need, but it's one.
But maybe it's the one we deserve.
It's the fire source we deserve. Yes. Oh, another heart container. Wow.
And who knows? Maybe Wasteland is the fire source we need.
Could be.
Which makes fire arrows the fire source we need.
It's true, and that has happened before, and it's pretty evil when that happens. I'm not gonna lie.
Anything on Wasteland is evil.
True. Getting some GC checks from Flint right now. Kind of interesting, I guess. Refill bombs. Yay.
Okay, there's a big chest over on the other side.
Cool. We're about to find out what that is. Oh, or not. Oh no!
It's not too big of a deal.
I know.
Just jump back.
I know. I was like, oh no. Oh, it's our favorite. It's our favorite stone.
Do a ground jump here. Could do the glitchless, but you know.
It's fine. Another big chest. Let's see, what do we got? Hovers. Oh. Okay, that's great.
Okay, so speaking of crater things that I alluded to potentially finding in here.
Wow.
We can go do Summit Crater Ferry now because of getting ZL before coming in here.
Yeah, it is interesting how much this has paid off for Flow in terms of routing so far. Yes, we can, Virgil.
Oh, that's funny.
Ooh, Boulder of Destiny. We haven't seen that. Well, maybe we did. I don't remember it. But Blue Guy's going there, so cool. Nothing. Zora River. Check. Dead. It's a stick. Frog's 2 dead. Thank you. I was like, something on Zora River is dead. I could not tell you what it is, though.
Yeah, Frogs 2 is a good dead hint to get.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was snazzy.
Yeah, Blue Guy's doing a slightly different route than everyone else so far. Definitely opting for field checks and hints, I guess, which would be good.
Yeah, if you get burned by field enough.
Nothing. Alright, so we've checked those.
Oh, chickens as fire arrows. I just hinted.
Yeah. That's the fire source.
I didn't know if it was on a hint or if someone just checked it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I could have been a little bit more specific where I got that info from. Bo! Okay, DMT. Give us more.
I mean, it could. They could give us one more.
I know. Sorry. Whew. I should have made myself coffee. But I didn't have time, so because I decided to sleep more.
And it's dead. I looked away.
Alright, world's coldest lizard, what do you have for us today? Embrace energy drinks. Ugh. I haven't found an energy drink that I've actually, like, genuinely enjoyed. Maybe I'm just looking
Energy drinks are freaking terrible for you, also.
Yeah. I just haven't found one I've been like, oh my gosh, I love these. Oh my gosh, light arrows. Okay, sure. DMT, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Glow sticks, sure. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
They don't do much for us right now, but, you know.
I mean, we'll need them.
Yeah, in about 2 hours. Sure.
Sure.
Maybe an hour 45.
Yeah, we're a magic away from being able to use those puppies.
Yep, and we do need ZL today.
Yep, and we got it. So cool.
There is
Neat.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mm-hmm. You just deal with their existence.
Yeah.
Like I've tried Red Bull before. I've tried Monster.
Red Bull is disgusting.
I've tried whatever the Rebel stuff that is sold by Dutch Brothers, if anyone knows what that is.
Red Bull.
That's
Oh.
interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to think of any other energy drinks I've tried. There's like Bang or whatever that one's called.
Oh god.
Oof. That one's the worst one so far for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I genuinely haven't found an energy drink I enjoy, so I'll just stick with my no added stuff black coffee because I have no
Nope.
soul like that. So.
Nope, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then Chloe's doing some of those checks that Flint did earlier. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we got anything cool in Crater.
Yeah.
$20 here.
Blue guy is still doing lots and lots of checks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? I will see here again. Something, Din's Fire is hinted.
Wow.
Yeah, it's... We'll see the grotto here in a second from Flo, but that was Din's Fire hinted on.
Interesting.
Okay, Bolero is Bolero.
Wow.
That's pretty
That's
obvious.
That's so vanilla of this Gerudo Weekly to give us.
Yeah. Bolero is Bolero.
Oh, that is Mirror Shield.
Well, okay,
Wow.
that changes what is in Fire.
Well, Chloe's about to have a huge payday for rooting today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Blue Guy's routing's not bad. It's
No.
just doing DC and Crater in reverse order. Still getting the same checks. Yeah.
Still haven't done DMT though.
Yeah.
So.
Strength 2 or a hook shot definitely in Fire at this point.
And
oh god! It's icy water.
Oh gosh. Oh no. I just saw that, yeah.
Iron boots, hashtag required.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, that mirror shield was pretty. That mirror shield color was really pretty for Chloe. I really like that.
On the bright side, iron boots were still like logically required because we have to like do water, but you know we can't shortcut around it. DC to Bongo, you don't say, game. Thank you.
Yeah, so far the hints have been pretty straightforward. Like there hasn't been a lot of like crazy fire to Twin Rova.
Yeah,
we knew that. Yeah, I was gonna say I think we knew that already.
Yeah.
So fire to Twin Rova, that could be a strength. Probably a strength. Yeah. Neat.
Yeah.
And Requiem is on Sunsong Grave. Cool. that's a good find for Flint.
Are we seeing a Morpho path here?
I don't think so. Someone yell at me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we haven't.
I was just curious. I didn't know if we saw it like really, really early.
Mm. No, there weren't a lot of hints early. I don't know what was. I just missed that hint.
Oh,
The desert.
is that our third copy? That's fun.
Oh.
Okay, so one of them is a hook shot then.
And Song of Storms is on Requiem. Cool. Love that journey for us.
If that is true, then I think one of the ones in fire has to be a hook at this point.
Probably.
Because you've got everything short of strength 2 and a
Mm-hmm.
hook to be spirit at this point. Okay. Speaking of hook shots, so that was what, Requiem Fairy Fountain or Colossus Fairy?
Got it. Okay. Did Clone? Okay, Chloe hasn't gotten Requiem yet, so about to. They're probably going to get it pretty soon, but hasn't yet.
Interesting.
A forest temple dip. Okay.
I mean,
Progression.
no, it's not. How's it progression?
It's progression in our head. It's not. Just
It's available,
roll.
sure, but I mean, I don't know.
It's not
I'd
actually.
probably check.
Okay, ring.
Okay, well, we know Force is climbable now and not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did too. Tom will talk. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Force is clearable now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I would like to know if like the keyring in fire is straight up just like the first check. Is there tells when you don't need to check an area? Yes. So in our temples we have key rings and we have a setting turned on called required only. So if the key ring is not available for a stone dungeon, it means the stone dungeon is not completable, and therefore we can only consider things that can be done that don't require keys in a dungeon. Or it also means that all dungeons, the song, and everything behind the song is also considered dead at that point, and doesn't need to be checked because it can't logically have what we need.
I'm really glad you're here this morning because I forgot all of that. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've dealt with key rings. So.
Yeah, I mean it's the same logic as required only. Also, can it be done? Nope. Do we need to do it? Nope.
Nope. Can we? Sure. If you really want to.
Right. Yeah, and really, what does Suns on OOT really lock? One check.
Yeah.
Because we know the other one's dead. The other one being Frogs 2.
Yep.
Although that would have been. Although Frogs 2 having something potentially important, like a hint at hookshot or whatever, would tell you AD's in logic.
Oh no, Moches is not having a good time.
Moches missed too many at the beginning. It was just trying to dump arrows.
I was just like, nope, not having a fun time at archery today.
Nope.
Ooh, scale. Oh, okay.
Yep. And it's gonna bail out. Interesting. I don't know. I think if you're committing to that, I would just hard commit, but to each their own on that one.
Sure. I mean, it was useful, so.
Yeah.
I mean, the scale has its rooting uses mostly,
Right.
and
You
it's
know,
good.
I obviously if you don't pull the key ring by that point, then you
Right.
definitely bail because there's nothing
Yeah.
else that can. Well, that's not true. Wait, hold on. Yeah,
We
that
did
actually is
it!
true. Yeah, that is
It
true.
was nothing. Moches did it. It took a while, but we got there.
Yeah. So we do know that what you call it. If we didn't pull the keyring in forest by that point, we don't. There's nothing else to do in there. But you've got the full keyring.
Zora's Fountain has one major item. I've never seen that hint before.
Beautiful game. Thank you so much. You have now hinted our iron boot, or not our iron boots, our Din's fire, which is already hinted on the bottom of
Oh
Fountain.
my, that's
Good
wild.
job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I wonder what that could be.
This is
Yeah.
why I hate these stupid hints.
Yeah, I
Like,
haven't
don't get me wrong.
seen...
I love major item hints. I love major
Mhm.
item hints when major items is turned on. The actual hint distribution for major items. Because
Sure.
everything is a major item hint, except for the 6 paths you get.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, it's just, hey, this area has major items. And then you're just looking at major item hints. You're not looking at, hey, so we're gonna hint Din's fire, but also we're hinting it again. That is 2 hints wasted on the same check.
Yeah.
Telling you, by the way, if you didn't know, this is the only thing down here. I mean, yeah, it could have said 2, and that would have told you that the fairy fountain has something, or the iceberg. But it,
Hmm.
I'll get off my soapbox. But
You're fine. Chloe finally learning that the major skull checks are dead, so that's cool.
yeah, only 10 and 20 possible, or possibly neither.
Yeah.
Thanks, game.
Yay, money.
I am heated about them because they're dumb in these settings.
Did Chloe get the Requiem? If
I
not,
don't
then
know.
Chloe just bailed before getting that. Which, cool, I guess, but also not helpful.
Right. Yeah, exactly, Tom Talk. Thank you. It's like
I'm
the
pretty...
same thing as receiving Colossus has one major item. Yes, I know a song is out at Colossus. Thank you, game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's interesting. If I don't know if Chloe got the Requiem because everyone else has gotten the Requiem at this point.
Mhm.
So that's something Chloe's gonna be missing out. Which, this is why it's hard to say, like, oh my gosh, this person has a true early lead, because, like, I'm pretty sure that just put Chloe behind everyone in terms of things to check, if that is the case.
Say what?
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone else has Requiem now, and so they've either...
Chloe
got...
has Requiem on tracker.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
On the personal one at least.
Oh, okay. I'm not watching the personal ones, so
Yeah.
got it. Okay, thank you. I couldn't see if Chloe actually made their way there. Hey, bottle. Cool.
Now,
All right.
whether Chloe's gone out to Requiem or not is a different story, but
No, Chloe definitely hadn't. So that's why I thought I was a little confused, because everyone's so, well, maybe not Moches, but so far Flint and Blue
yeah.
Guy have been doing the desert checks, or at least the Requiem early desert checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, and that is true. You can do torches out of logic.
I can't see what's in the crater, but I don't know if it was that important.
What, on the volcano?
Yeah.
I think the volcano's fun.
Yeah, it didn't look like anything super fancy.
I bet that's a mirror shield over there, though.
Huh? You think?
Kind of looks like one. I could be
Huh?
wrong though.
I
Yes,
don't
pick up.
know.
Horsey's on Burning
Mo-
Cack.
Moches didn't go. Oh, Moches was just resetting the time. I thought Moches was gonna not go get it. I was like, no.
Late to full.
All right. Chloe did get Requiem and now is headed there. So cool.
So we don't have at least we haven't seen a Morpha path, and I don't think we're actually going to get a Morpha path.
It's gonna be interesting.
So, but we do have a Volve path, and it's not for a tunic.
But
Unless
Central Pillar was dead. Unless
Yeah.
I missed. Yeah.
Okay, if Central Pillar wasn't dead, then it can't be for a tunic. That'd be the only thing it could be for.
Pretty sure it said dead. So. Moches did skip the mirror shield. Oh no.
Whoops. Oopsies. Unless Moches is going back in.
Yeah. Okay. That's. I was wondering if they were just gonna go get that and then go back in.
No, so with the timer being where it was,
Yeah.
That was just timer manipulation as far as not voiding out and having their entrance where they needed to be.
All right. What does Frogs one have? Find out.
Frogs one has rain.
Yeah.
It's raining! Oh my god, I'm so right!
It's raining frogs.
Estic. Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, irons are required for Shadow.
River's got nothing so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old nothing. Nothing burger. And Moches did finally get shields, so we're good there. Flo is doing a dip into Child Side of Spirit, which, sure. Might as well. Interesting.
Yeah, you're over here. You're gonna do. Run! Oh, nice
hey, blue fire arrows.
If we find some magic,
Magic.
not the worst thing in the world to find. Ha! Central pillars and areas.
No.
Okay, well, we're not getting that.
So that was our second central pillar hint. Thank you, River. So helpful today.
I believe in these settings, claim check is the prescription to claim check as available items that you can receive. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is still the 4. I don't think it's just straight up claim check.
No idea. So I believe you.
I really didn't read the setting doc short of what the
I didn't either. I didn't either. I just was like, oh crap, I have to wake up now. Alright, fishing. You haven't seen that yet. Interesting.
No, it is not a tell. He always does that.
Fish? Fish! You're fishy. Good job.
Like Bigeron can be sitting there rubbing his eyes, and you can give him the claim check, and then all of a sudden he's like, "My eyes, they're clear. How did this happen?"
It's amazing what power of rubbing your eyes does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes.
He wasn't rubbing them when Mo just ran into it by accident. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. It's a good thought. I don't know. I wasn't paying that close of attention, clearly.
Yeah. But to be honest, I've never really paid attention to whether to the state of Bigoron rubbing his eyes or not.
That's valid. Ugh. Nothing's on the dive check from what I remember.
Meaning it's either fishings,
DC to Bongo. Wow.
it could be what you call it. It could be long shot lock. That could be really funny. And like, so it's either bomb hook locked or it's double hook locked. And either way, that's funny. I'm going for those fire arrows. Can't blame them.
Did Chloe get the hook shot?
I don't think Chloe's been out to... Oh, no, Chloe has to have been out there.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm pretty sure you see it now. Yep. Okay. Cool. Flint got the hinted fire arrows. Because cool. Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much for confirming, Nozo. I'm paying attention to 4 different screens at once, and then be like, who has what? I don't. I don't have that super. That is not a superpower I possess. Yet. Thanks, Joss. One day I too shall have the power of 4 sight. Ha 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 ha. But
don't quit your day job.
Wasn't planning on it, not gonna lie.
Oh, bottom of the well, the Morpha. Okay, well, Flint, please show us what we are supposed to find here. Okay, well, it's probably that chest, but
oh,
you know,
I don't know if anyone's done valley checks yet. So that's interesting for Moches.
Yeah,
could be something.
Could be.
Bomb chew. All right, cool.
Yeah, those are helpful.
Yeah, why not? Shoot the Sun has a heart container, it looks like, or something. Yeah.
Cool. So it's either the top of the lab or it's irons locked.
Oh boy.
Or double scale locked.
Lake to Volve. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're here checking.
Oh, so someone already did do the valley checks then?
No, Lake to Volve was hinted.
Then that was a duplicate, if so.
Yes. Yeah, this has already been hinted.
Gotcha. Irons is in the well.
No shit, game. Thank you.
And
there's our Lake to Volve.
Oh boy.
And we're just gonna go to fire.
Yeah, why not? Go for it. Cool.
Although that bottom of the well hint is very, very powerful right now. Okay, Chloe, going to do some money farming here.
Sure.
Get that fire tunic, not have to worry about a timer.
Oh my gosh.
Need to farm up one more.
I have to find creepy thing. Oh, the hand block. That was interesting. Ooh, buying the tunic, nice.
Yep. Yeah, Chloe's at 170 going into Crater, so it makes sense.
Yeah, sure. And so far, just the irons in the well, but there's still more well to go. So, well.
Yep, you definitely clear your paths, but
Oh. Chloe is not a Keys fan this morning. That was a funny little troll there for a second. Venge of the Keys. Ooh, is that a big chest that we're going towards? Interesting.
That could be anything.
Okay, you can be a boat. Prescription?
Magic.
Magic. Okay.
Yep, the magic thing looks like a scroll now.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I was like, what is that?
Yeah,
that's the well is definitely given Flint a bit of an edge right now, honestly.
Yeah. I really do not like that magic model. I prefer the brick, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So the reason it's like that is there is a newer setting to shuffle magic jars or something like that. So they had to be distinguishable between the magic model jar and a refill jar. So magic had to be changed to something. But I still prefer the brick.
There's that green hand tent that's going on right now that freaked me out this morning.
Yep, they are in the pool in the dev branch at least, but these are being rolled off the dev branch, which is why you've got some weird oddities.
Yeah, it's saying okay. Moches looks like they're going for well, so that's good because with the irons and the magic, that is actually a good play right now.
Flint bailing out because there is no keys on child side.
That's valid.
Which means your ring is on the other side.
Neat. Is that what that means?
Well, fire spirit's supposedly completable because it's a medallion. So yes, that is what that means.
Okay, I just wanted to check. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
If it's not there, it must be on the other part?
Or so I hear.
What? Blowing my brain right now with that logic. Keyring for fire is there.
And his hammer locked.
That's cool.
All right.
So at some point, unless there's a magic located elsewhere, and for whatever reason we don't need the irons, which is questionable at this point,
Mhm.
Chloe and Blue Guy are going to need to make the choice to go to Child and get that done.
Well, you're going to go there anyway if you see
Right.
the path because it's hinted, and you're not going to just leave the second you get irons.
No, right. Yeah.
Especially unless you have second magic, then you might. But at that point, I think all of our runners would be in. Chloe having some problems lining that jump up.
Yep.
I think you would
Oh,
be in go
no.
mode at that point, though, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there
it's...
wouldn't need to be anything that you need to collect because the only thing you'd be worried about at that point would be like strength 3 for light arrows, but you've already had glow sticks, so
That's right. Nothing tickles me pink more than when people call light arrows glow sticks. So thank you for that.
mm-hmm.
And we do have those, now that we have magic, we can definitely do blue fire arrow stuff. So that's cool. Bow
It's about
upgrade, yay! Lost Woods to Tonga, duplicate.
you don't say.
It's not exactly a bow locked bow, but it's like in some settings could be considered a bow-ish locked bow. Bow adjacent locked bow.
We don't know where Rudo's is, so we don't know how it's locked yet.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just like in my brain. I was like, oh, that's kind of a fun way to think of it, even if it's not really the case. Yeah, Flint's definitely. I would say Flint has the edge at the moment.
I don't know about that. Because I
At the
think
moment.
Chloe and Blue Guy both read the hint because it's next to lab.
No, I know.
But I mean, okay, there's something there. It's a shame that that is not a big chest down below because we could have seen something cool there. But
Does Flint have enough to go do Shadow at this point?
yes,
Yeah, so I mean, there's that. Flint has the ability to go do that now with the dens.
yep.
So I don't think anyone else has a blue fire source other than Flint yet, so I still think Flint has a slight edge at the moment. Bow locked bow out of logic and use it to rush HVA. Good job. I'm proud of you, Mista.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, what is in the big chest over here?
Upgrade. I was right.
All right, so that's nothing. And we keep climbing.
Alright, Mocha's now is done with well. World is Mocha's oyster, kind of.
Mhm.
Hey, it's a sword tunic.
No. Oh, Chloe should know that he's got to keep climbing because that ain't it.
Oh, nice. Was that a pixel shot there?
No,
Oh, I thought it was. I was like, impressive, but all right, it's
you
less
can't.
impressive now.
You can't pixel shot with
I didn't
long
think
shot.
so. I was like, wait a minute. As soon as I said that, I'm like, wait a minute, you can't have pixel shot at that. So
Uh, all right. What is on here? Anything good? Is it a big one?
well, there's a skull.
We know it's not the boss key.
Oh gosh.
It
You're just
is.
okay. Okay.
Okay, strength 2. You see it.
Sure.
All right. Is it strength 2 or is it something stupid? It's probably strength 2 though.
Oh my gosh.
And we ascend.
Oh my gosh. Is this both? Yes, it's both. I haven't seen anything in Ice Cavern unless I missed something. I have also been more interested in what Chloe's been doing than Flint at the moment, but
Ice has had nothing.
yeah, so it's a big old nothing. And Serenade. Cool. So yes, Ice Cavern was not required or needed.
No, not really. But I mean, it's a nice song to have to
Sure.
get to Lake. But yeah, that's about all I can say about it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's just I was like, I was hoping maybe it would have something else.
Yeah, although Flint is in the position, could dip water and see if he can find a boss key or a key ring.
Or Pierre to do fishing. Which is what he's doing.
Or can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not Flint's social secretary. He can do whatever he wants.
Also, happy 1 hour, everyone.
Oh Jesus! Is it highest? It's either highest Goron or it's
Vol?
Volve or dancers. This is terrible. This is terrible.
But yeah, happy 1 hour, everyone. Thanks, new AT guy for jumping right in there with me. Thanks, Tommel Talk and Lady Draco, our awesome trackers. Obviously, our restreamer, VT Slacker, thank you so much. And then the runners, as we've been watching, are Flint, Chloe, Moches, and Blue Guy. Feel free to give them a follow. I'm sure they'd like the support. And yeah, appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate everyone. The best part of waking up is Zelda restreaming in your cup. It's not a real saying. I just made that up.
Alright. Is it here or was it on Volve the whole time and the rest of fire and all of fire was just bait?
We're gonna find out. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Alan.
Okay, so this is maybe a dumb question. So why is it that when you watch the explosion on KD, it soft locks you on a ladder, but if you don't, but if you're doing it like that in fire, it doesn't soft lock you?
Because video game logic.
Oh baby, this seed sucks.
Oh no.
Nothing like climbing fire.
Mm,
Well, meanwhile, Moch is going down to the bottom to get some dens.
this is fine.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this has to be strength 2 here, or
Or could the eye
one.
drops lead you to strength 2?
No, because eye drops are hinted.
I know. That's the part that
Yeah, they're
doesn't make
hinted
sense
dead,
to me.
so it has to
Ugh.
be.
Oh, K-sword. Sure, why not?
Yeah, yeah. So I was about to say it could be K sword, but it can't be K sword.
No.
It could be Rang. It could be Rudos. It could be a long shot. It could be strength 2. That is literally, that is what is here.
Yeah.
One of those things, unless I'm forgetting something that isn't that important.
Yeah.
There's like 5 items this could be. And I'm just throwing everything at the wall right now
Sure.
to see what sticks.
And Fire
Dead
Snake then. Fire Snake. Goodbye, Fire Snake.
Yeah, I don't remember which seed it was, but there was a seed we were commentating on, I think TSG, and we're like, yes, time to go get some dragon skin boots, and then Hovers just randomly dropped. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
here's our boots. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Strength 2?
There it is. There it is.
Hey, look. It's what we kind of expected to be there.
So probably go finish Spirit
So, has Chloe hasn't done Child Side Spirit, right?
I think he did, actually. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did.
I know Flint did. I don't remember if Chloe did.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Chloe getting a K sword.
Sure. I think we have pretty much everything we need to do.
Yeah, we just have Yep, we just have a outstanding. A long shot, and then we're in no mode.
Oh, yes, I see what you're saying. Hello. Ugh. Kids, don't try to commentate without having some form of caffeine. It's not recommended.
You need Kid Sword to get into Deku Tree. That is all we need Kid Sword for.
Yeah.
But if Long Shot is in Deku Tree, that is required.
Yeah.
So, probably not going to see Deku Tree today, but it could be a possibility.
Yeah, I think that is the only thing K-Sword's recommended for, or needed for, so...
Yeah, that's all it's absolutely needed for, although it does make, things like Child Spirit and Jabu and stuff easier, having an actual sword instead of having to use sticks for everything.
You know, when I think of, like, the temples, just from, like, a lore standpoint, I always am like, you know, fire, water, shadow, whatever. And then I'm like, spirit? Is this, like, the cheerleader dungeon? Like, you got spirit? Yes, we do. Like, what does spirit represent? Like, is it, like, soul power or something? I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Never understood, like, spirit power.
Well, and to me, the Spirit Dungeon doesn't make a whole lot of sense either.
No.
Because let's face it, what is the Spirit Dungeon if not forest? So, you know, whatever.
Sure. I just feel like Soul would have made so much more sense, like the Soul Temple or something. I don't know. Maddie with
Oh
the power.
Jesus! No, we are not. We are not discussing Captain Planet. Hey, look, strength 2 lock strength. Thanks, game. Love it.
Oh boy.
Oh, Mocha's voided. That sucks.
Oh no.
And back to the beginning we go.
Oh boy. Poor Mochas. Mochas is not having a good
Oh, he died.
race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same concept. You got sent back to the beginning.
Mochas is not having the most fun of races today, so. Our spirit goes out to Mochas. See what I did there? Yeah. Yeah, you did.
But, alright.
And her soul power. Okay, I'm done now.
Yep, we're done.
You watch. Oh, okay. If you watch every JRPG ever, you'll get the reference. If you haven't, you should go watch that at some point. It's hilarious. Boss key. Cool. Soul is an infinity store? Yes. Agreed.
I'm thinking that's stone.
I wonder if Spirit is like the equivalent of like what Hufflepuff is to the Hogwarts universe. Is like, okay, it's loyal. Cool. That's what I feel like Spirit represents in this game.
Damn. That's pretty savage.
I've never understood it. Like, I feel like every other element in the Ocarina of Time universe makes sense to me, but like you have like light and dark and like the four elements, and then you just have spirit.
Alright, let me keep going.
Yay. When do we get Pharaoh's Wind?
When
We
pressed
did at some point.
A.
I don't remember when.
When we pressed A at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Oh yeah. Hello. Again, don't do commentary without having caffeine. It's not fun. And you're like, why didn't you have caffeine? Because I haven't really slept, so I don't. I would like to pass out after this happens. So that is why I have not had caffeine yet. Mistakes were made, absolutely, Joss. Choices were made, more like not good choices.
Yeah.
I decided let's stay up and have an extra long stream because that'll get me to the next stream, and it was a choice that I made. I don't recommend it.
I concur with that one.
Magic beans! Yay!
Oh, right. Mochas doesn't have a hook shot.
Nope. Poor Mochas is not having the best race so far.
Well, on the bright side, though, Mochas isn't going to get baited, hopefully, by Pierre.
True.
Because we know Pierre doesn't have what we need.
That's true. Alright, so we'll finish up Spirit. Yes, we will. Finish up Spirit. Win the game. That is not good. I shouldn't be a cheerleader. And then I guess Shadow. Well, you don't have Nocturne. Well, we do have Nocturne, so I guess Shadow after this. Unless there's some other place I'm not thinking of.
I'll have to do bottom of the well first.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah. This is why I was like
Actually, they both Chloe and Blue have to do
bottom of the well.
yeah, because that's sort of the only magic we know of is that.
That's right. Yeah, that makes and this is why I feel like even though Flint still needs to do Spirit Temple after this, Flint still has the knowledge of where this stuff is. So, whereas Claude and Blue Guy don't yet.
Yeah, they know where irons are, but you're not gonna. You're still gonna check the basement.
Yeah, no, they'll get it naturally at some point.
Right. Or who knows, maybe this is like second magic, even though we know second magic's always a spirit. Or not spirit, shadow, because it's funny.
Yeah. But they won't be able to get into Shadow.
Exactly. Which is why it's second magic.
Yeah. Yep. I get it. I see what you're saying. I just want Moches to do well. I feel bad. Come on, Moches, you can do it. You can win the race still. Anything is possible in the world of Legend of Zelda.
Flint getting trolled by Rova there.
Who's getting trolled by Rova?
Flint. You had to reset.
You mean Volve?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I'm like, what screen am I not paying attention to right now?
You're not paying attention to the one that I'm saying the wrong boss name on.
Got it, okay. I just wanted to check. So I was like, Chloe's getting trolled, but then I was like, wait a minute. No, he's not.
We have the two trolley bosses on the screen at the same time next to each other physically. I'm watching both runners get trolled by equally trolley bosses.
So, Fluent and Flo are doing the trolley bosses. So one of those is their ship name. You pick whatever sounds better. Flo or
I don't know.
Flint. And both bosses are well. Volv is Dunzo, and so is Rova, but Rova's just taking a little longer because we gotta argue and turn into angels because apparently you did something good enough to warrant turning into angels. Oh gosh. That timer is stressing me out right now. Okay, we did it. Okay. Flint's timer was a little stressing me out. They took care of an orphan, that's true. Thank you, John. I was just like, what has Twin Rova done to like deserve getting a Halo at this point?
Well, they tried to make him good. He just didn't want to be good.
Yeah. Okay, so Flint is doing the obvious next play. Chloe is also doing the obvious next play.
Which is
Yep.
bottom of the well.
Yep.
Right?
I would say Chloe. Well, I don't know, because I feel like Flint has more ground to cover than Chloe will to be
Mhm.
quote unquote caught up. So I would say Chloe probably has less work to go to be in front than Flint does. You will always win because good is dumb.
Yeah.
True. I see no problems with this logic. Mocha's got the hookshot finally. Yay! We're here for Mochas.
It moves back in this.
Did you not see Spaceballs? I did see Spaceballs. Alright, close. Headed for the well. Well, well, well.
Mm-hmm.
We also need... You guys now headed for bottom of the well. Makes sense.
Oh, that's fun. So, fun stuff. OOT is Sun Song.
Yeah.
So, here's what we know. We know that
That was double defense.
Nocturne has to be behind water,
Mm-hmm.
which means our long shot cannot be an IGC. IGC is dead this seed.
Okay.
So our long shot can literally be anywhere except for IGC.
Mm-hmm.
AD is still on the table, which is absolutely hysterical. For a Sunsong Grave.
No, they already went into Sunsong Grave.
How?
With Zelda's Lullaby?
No, not.
Oh,
That's not.
hello. I'm composers. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
Yeah. So AD is still on the table because we know Forest is 100% clearable. So
Yep.
that is a
Cool.
thing.
Boy, oh boy.
All right.
That's
So the question.
That's an option.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question will be: will Chloe just bounce out of here immediately, finding the irons, or will Chloe go to the basement?
I think Chloe's gonna full clear. There's no reason not to.
I agree.
Just need a boomerang somewhere.
We are a boomerang and Ritos away from all dungeons being on the table.
Ew. Oh. I don't know Flint. I don't think Flint needs to do that.
And Boomerang and Rudos could easily just be in well,
oh, sorry. I thought
okay, that's not true. Boomerang could literally be in IGC.
Yeah, it's true.
Rudos cannot be because you have to be able to get to Fountain. So Rudos has to be somewhere available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boomerang does not actually have to be available. It does for AD, but if AD doesn't but 80 doesn't have to like be guaranteed available. Using his nice side jumps there to check the size of the chests. We know they're small. And they're done.
Moches made it to the Fire Temple finally. Yay, Moches. We support Moches here.
And this will be magic for Chloe here in a second.
Yep. Blue guy not too far behind. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Flint's actually making pretty quick work of the Spirit Temple.
Yep.
In my opinion, I mean, I'm not one to gauge how fast it takes someone to do a Spirit Temple, but it's felt fast to me so far.
Yep.
Alright, Chloe has magic and is...
They're having some controller issues there.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is going on? So I would say that puts Chloe pretty firmly in the lead at the moment in terms of checks.
Mm-hmm.
Blue guy not too far behind, and Flint one boss behind both of them. And Moches is doing Moches' best, so be nice to Moches.
Yeah, finding that that hook shot later kind of hurt, but
Yeah. And now it's a race to see who gets what they need to go to the next place first.
Yep.
Very much.
Oh, Fountain has one major item. Thank you, game.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Chloe has not gotten Dins, so that is something Chloe needs to do.
Yeah, I think Chloe's doing a I'm not going back child again route, which, you know, this could be... There's nothing that says long shot can't be here.
True.
Other than where the long shot's actually at. That can tell him that it's not there, but you know, there's no logic that says it can't be here.
Once again, your logical deduction is spot on this morning.
My logicalness, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only place we can guarantee long shot is in IGC.
Yeah.
Because long shot would then lock your ability to
Yay, more repeat Flint stones for Chloe.
Yeah, long shot locks Nocturne.
So
you would never be able to get to IGC.
Din's is legitimately a reason Flint still has a bit of an edge right now. Because no one else has gone. I don't even think anyone else can go to get. Maybe they could.
No one
They,
can. Well, it's not an advantage right now because no one can do it. No one can do shadow.
I know.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's an advantage, but it's a hinted advantage. Like
Yeah.
Flo knows where
Yeah.
Dens is at, but there's no point of going over there because until you have what you call it.
Mhm. Nothing.
Yeah. Until you have the long shot, you can't even get into shadow anyway.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good
So
point.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an advantage, and Flint's done it already and can get there. It's just
Yeah.
until you find the
long shot. Yeah.
rest of the puzzle, it's kind of like, well, I have this cool fire thing.
Did Ganondorf ever have noble intentions before being consumed by his lust for power? Probably not.
I don't know. Some people are just born evil.
I mean, maybe he wanted to see Gerudo people succeed, but they were kind of already succeeding before a man came along, so...
Damn. All right, here we go. Is it here?
Scale! Boy.
Okay. So
What?
funny story. Lab dive on the table.
Is it really?
Yeah, because the other scale's just in forest and it's not key locked.
For some reason, I thought it was hinted at Lab Dive. Maybe I'm
Oh.
wrong. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you know what? That would make it not available, but
I'm pretty sure it was, but I could be wrong.
do you think I'm paying attention to these? Hints, sometimes hints.
You think I'm awake enough for this?
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Mm.
That's right.
Yeah.
But in the end,
Doesn't really matter.
all right. Check aside.
Got the bomb jump. Yay.
That's boss key. Moch is still gonna keep going here.
I mean, fair.
Also doesn't have. Oh no, does have magic. So
I've
could
seen
set.
people get burned by not doing deep fire, so.
Well, you have fire hinted, and you're already back here. I mean, yes, you could do what you call it. You do Rova, but or not Rova. You have to fight Volt no matter what. But I also understand not wanting to set FW here.
Yeah, we're about to see if our queen has anything for us today.
Oh, I blinked. What happened? Oh, Coma dead.
Goma died, yeah.
Anyway.
Beyonce is here? Yes. She brought the beat with her. Nothing. Okay, Deku Tree, except for maybe a scale having something, has not panned out. And we didn't bother going for the stone. Okay. It's a choice.
That's a choice.
I guess it's not hard to go grab later on if it's really needed, but why not just get it while you're there?
Yeah. That is definitely a choice.
Because then you have to go back child if you do end up needing it.
Right.
Anyways, whatever. I'm not a runner, so.
Yeah, it's a choice. Saves time not doing it, but you know.
Yep. I mean, if it's not needed, absolutely.
We haven't seen Sungrave dead, right? I'm not just misremembering seeds and having
No,
seed bleed,
I
right?
don't think we've seen that now.
Okay.
I
So
was just getting my Sun Grave and Composer Grave mixed up earlier, which was
okay. Is there a question mark?
like staking a 1 out of 500 something chance that it's not that. Which are odds worth potentially thinking about, I guess.
Well, it's a 1 over however many checks are left in the game that it is exactly there. Those are odds that you take 100% of the time. Like,
Yeah. No, I don't think. I don't see a reason not to have taken the stone there. I think that is an interesting choice by Chloe. Because, I don't know, what's that, like 15 seconds of cut
oh,
scenery?
it's more than that. Because you still have to get to, like, if you don't take it there, you have to go back child, which takes time. You have to go to SFM, because that's, I think, the closest place you get to it.
Yeah.
And then you have to go in, just, you know, do some jumpies to get up there and whatnot. But, you know, that's still like a whole 2 minutes that you're just going to lose just to go back through a blue warp that costs you 15 seconds. So,
Mhm.
pull this in line up there.
Flint is now getting the fire source. And going for Goma. Oh boy.
Boing.
I'm trying to think of what is the most dense check left. I guess it's
Well, this is to go get Dens and confirm where, what you call this at.
I guess
I
Forest, yeah.
Yeah, Forest is the most dense, or GTG. Yep, either one.
Mm, yeah.
Yep. Chloe not bothering to check Fountain Fairy because he knows it can't be anything.
Yeah, I would think GTG would be the next play. Once Deku doesn't play out.
Yeah, GTG is the most dense. It's
And
also if you see the silver chest in the maze, you know the maze is dead.
yeah.
Well, that's not true.
Well, and now we
As
see
long
the
as it's not on the
thing.
right side of the maze. On the right side of the maze, it's still alive, but
We see Flint do the reasonable thing and take the stone that's right there for you.
yeah.
And Chloe's doing Ice Cavern, which we know is nothing, but he doesn't, obviously.
So Chloe, we know that this doesn't have anything, but from Chloe's perspective, this is either Nocturne of Shadow or it's Serenade. He does not know which one it is. And
No, I know. Well, that's why I was saying we know it's nothing, but Chloe doesn't know that.
Yeah, so this is just what you call it?
It's a reasonable play.
Yeah, it's a reasonable play, and it's to figure out where the rest of the logic is.
Okay, so Flint has
where were
not done.
BFAs at?
I don't even remember. That's the sad part.
I mean, they're not required for anything, but
They were nice.
yeah, Chloe doesn't have them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they'd be
so
like,
we have to do
why didn't
bottle.
Chloe just melt the walls there? All right, bottle strats. It's a little slower, but
Look at the job done. Blue guy got the fire arrows, so or the blue fire arrows, so
yeah, I just don't remember.
they were somewhere that was gettable.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And River Grotto. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's right. Thank you, Tommel Talk. I can't. I can't brain right now. So you expect me to remember what happened over an hour ago? Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, Flint has a little window of opportunity while Chloe is playing catch up. While Chloe and Bluefire are doing the ice cavern, this is where Flint, if Flint finds anything, could propel him forward. Yeah, so this is exciting. A lot of checks we've already seen. Hope everyone in chat is doing well today.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think everyone will be doing well today because well is required.
Valid.
But
Ow. Flint, I think finally done with child checks, probably. Or just going back to a convenient place. One of the two. Oh. Richard has, I believe, $5. Oh no, Richard has a bottle, so. That's something Flint does not know at this point, but we'll figure out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, bottle. Okay, we're doing a treasure chest game. Get your guesses in chat if you haven't already. Done. I'm already out, so that's cool.
Well, I'm still in because I guessed right.
New AT guys so far. He's the
Oh,
only
shit.
person
This
still in.
is gonna happen again, isn't it?
Not me and
man.
Bitter Crimson guessing the same thing.
Come on now, this ain't gonna happen again.
Nope. There you go. Everyone's
Yes! No gifted subs! Yes!
out.
Okay.
Woohoo. You were right. You
Hey!
got 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 ain't bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I usually gift a sub if I get it right.
And it was nothing.
Yeah.
Cool. Yay, but now we know.
And knowing is the battle.
Yep, and Chloe and Blue Guy are doing Water Temple, which makes some sense. Maybe you have.
I don't know about that. Well, yeah. You still have to find where the boss key's at. Like this isn't wasted progression, and you know that this is in front of Shadow. Like this is the best play that you can do right now, because if this is just long shot, then you know. Funny game.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna give you the other T-shirt in this dungeon.
Yep, that is true. There are 5 extra checks in this dungeon now
Yeah.
because of key rings.
If the long shot is in water, that actually is really bad for Flint.
Yep. And I mean, this is the fun of League. Or
Mhm.
after after you have everything else, your last item is always a casino.
Mhm.
Just kind of the way League settings end up being. It's just okay. The arrow made that chest look like it had the small key texture on it.
Yeah.
So the best thing we can hope for right now is we end up getting locked out of Water Temple with whatchamacallit.
Moches is in spirit, yay! Go Moches, go! And it looks like we have a triple water play going on right now.
Well, I mean, it's your last form of progression before you start going. Where do I go now?
Yep. No, that's valid.
Which is Forest is the correct answer to that question.
Yeah. Which Flint does have some checks done.
Yep, Flint does.
But yeah, I would say
Okay, there's the boss key. I think
pretty
there's
fun race right now between Flint, Chloe, and Blue Guy.
OoT is Sun Song.
Yeah.
We do know that. All right, so we still have not found any small keys for water yet.
That's a eyebrow raising moment there.
Mm,
Oh, there's big chest. Oh boy.
Oh, oh, baby.
Oh baby. Oh baby, baby.
Mm, Nocturne is on Prelude, so behind
Mhm.
water.
Yeah.
And this 100% can be long shot
You can.
because of hovers.
Yep.
Yoink. And we're just going to grab it. And is it long shot?
It is not. It is a bullet seed.
Oh,
Great.
darn.
Or Deku, sorry, a slingshot upgrade. Oh, bullet
Mm-mm.
seed. Same thing. Whatever. I'm tired. You know what I meant.
All right. Compass chest. What is it?
Oh boy. We already know that Dark Link is dead, so
Yeah.
it is nothing. Wow.
Let's see. What does that leave? Dragon chest?
Yep, I think that is technically gettable. Central Pillar is not anything, so... Well, it's something, but it's not anything we need.
Right.
Oh boy, this is gonna be real interesting if it's not here. Because we have three
Well, that
different
just
people. We have three
well, that
different
just
people
means
who
the
can go
key
three different
ring.
directions.
Well, that just means the key ring's not available.
Yeah, that's a choice.
But well, it doesn't have to be available. The boss key's available.
No, for sure. I'm not disagreeing with you. Alright, Dragon Boat chest, here we go.
This is hinted.
Blue guy dipped.
Oh, did Chloe not? Chloe maybe didn't see the hint. This is Nary's.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
Central Pillar.
All right, Chloe just didn't see the hint then.
Or maybe wants to zoot her safely. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader.
We all need a little bit of love in our life. Nehru wanted to make sure of that.
Yep.
Hi, Bruce the shark. My fave. All right, Chloe's going to Forest Temple. Makes sense.
Mhm.
Probably where Flint is headed after this. Blue guy is doing other stuff. OOT is Sunsong. It just didn't get updated. Sir Nyquil.
Yep. Which is still on the table. For exactly Sunsong Grave. And it's amazing.
Yay!
And the longer the seed goes, the more that becomes a reality.
Woo! Yep. If that's the case, then Chloe's gonna have to go get the stone from Deku still.
Mm-hmm. Now, well, yeah, they
Because
go collect
hubris.
it. I would be doing this into like GTG or something.
Alright, Flint making the sensible play right now, going into Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Blue guy is doing something. I don't know.
Yep, and Flint now ahead of Chloe in Forest.
Yep, because
Already been in here.
Flint did most of this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's close between Chloe and Flint right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Blue guy just finds the long shot. In which case then it's not that close.
Gold scale.
Sure. We knew that was going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
Oh, okay. I guess Blue guy hadn't done Deku yet, so.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. We're gonna watch Blue guy do the thing that Chloe and Flint already have done. Yeah, I think depending on where the long shot is, it is not unreasonable for someone to already be in go or no mode in this, but the restreamers just aren't yet because we don't know where it is. So.
Mm-hmm. So here's what I will say. Well, no, I can't even say that. Well, yeah, I can. If we have a runner finish in the next 15 or 20 minutes, I think we can definitively say it's not on Sungrave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because we have no info about where that boomerang is at yet.
Yeah, and we only know minimal about the letter.
Other than it has to exist.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloe out, and just gonna go. Oh,
Yeah.
Chloe's doing IGC or OGC.
Yes. I don't think that's a horrible play, given you have all three strengths at this point, but it's an interesting choice to dip out of Forest. You could finish it.
Did Chloe drop FW?
I wasn't paying attention. I honestly, until you said something, I didn't even know that Chloe left.
I mean, it's a choice. So that was a boss key, I think. on Flint's side? It was
Mhm.
something gold. I only half saw it because I was paying attention to the other side. All right, Chloe. Going back to child. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Okay.
So
That was a
Flint.
big miss. Yep.
Yep, that's a big miss for Chloe.
Big miss for Chloe. Holy crap. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. And Flint's just gonna finish water, then go do shadow, and then beat the game, basically.
Yep.
That's wow, Chloe really messed up there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say prior to that, before Chloe dipped out of forest, it was pretty close between him and Flint for the this restream.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I don't think Chloe's going back into the Deku tree to get the medallion. So
No.
I think this is Child Goron City from Chloe.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard.
At least that's my best guess as to what
Yep.
it is. But you know.
So, I mean, other than the fact that Forest was unhinted for the long shot, I don't think the seed was particularly difficult, honestly. It was
No,
pretty straightforward.
and Forces want like I could understand if you decided to go to GTG before.
Sure.
I mean, if you know, like depending on where you were at in the game, at the time, you know, like you just finish up Spirit, you're like, I still need a long shot
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I can see you reversing and doing GTG first, you know, checking
Sure.
out, you know, where the stuff's at. But you know, I think if you're committing to Forest, you don't fail before
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, I'm gonna question that for a while because I'm like, Chloe. It was very close between Chloe and Flint, honestly.
Well, I mean, heck, if Flint hadn't,
Oh, moches.
ouchie, yeah, that's a bad line up there. If Flint hadn't, you know, gone and left the first time, Flint would be in the lead by a margin already.
Yeah, that's true.
Flint back to Temple of Time to collect Nocturne, and then we're going to Shadow.
And then it's just probably about 20 minutes or so till we're done.
Yep, 20 till we're done.
Yep. Cola finished.
And Cola. GG's.
GG. It was a very gettable race in this time, honestly.
I bet this is Rudo's. Nope, not Rudo's. But Rudo's being in Child Grind City would make some sense right now.
A sub 2 hour is pretty good for a racer. So good game, Cola. Genuinely. With the shadow required too, that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what that just means is Cola didn't dip immediately out of Forest and probably did it in one clear versus two,
Sure.
and then had the long shot going into water the first time, and then just found the boss key and said, "Well, I'm out of here."
That's fair.
Could have also saved time by having done like bottom of the well before going into fire. So
Yeah.
so could like set FW in the back of fire or something, or knowing Cola just skip the back half of fire.
Yeah,
and
this
just
is all very valid.
Went and fought Volv, saved 10 minutes there by just not doing deep fire. So.
Yep. Lots of ways to save time to get a sub 2. I still think it's impressive with the Shadow Temple included and all that.
Oh yeah.
Might be the only sub 2 hour. finisher. We'll see.
Um,
There's still 10 seconds. Speaking of sub 2 hours, 2, 1. Happy 2 hours, everyone! Yay! Ocarina of Time randomizer races. Woo! Yay! Again, our restreamed runners are Flint, Chloe, Moches, and Blue Guy. Definitely give them all follows. Pommel Talk and Lady Draco are our trackers. New IT Guy and I are on comms. And VT Slacker is our restreamer. So yes, thank you everyone for making this early morning randomizer possible.
yep. And thank you to
NBA
my
weeklies.
Yep, and thank you to my co-com Malcon for joining me here in the booth this morning.
Yay! And also, everyone give a big shout out to New AT Guy, who wasn't even supposed to be commentating today, and was a big help to me for showing up at all, so that I didn't look like a stupid dum dum trying to comm by myself. So, thank you.
It happens. We all look like stupid dum-dums around here on this one.
It's true.
That's what chat's for, is to make sure we feel like stupid dum-dums.
Like stupid dum
Every
dums.
once in a
Yeah.
while.
Mm-hmm. That's valid. We love you, chat. Thank you for keeping us on our toes and remind. Oh, there they are. They're in the Hyrule Field chat, whichever one that is.
Which makes sense because that.
Oh, sorry, the river, not Hyrule Field.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My brain. My brain is mush. I even knew that too. That's the part that's really silly about that. Yep. Flint is definitely.
And there is a boss key, and Flint is just going to ignore everything else in here and just go straight for Bongo.
When Chloe go back to Forest is my big question. Never?
When Forest becomes denser than GTG.
Valid. Yeah.
Which means Chloe also has to hike out to GTG, but you know.
Moches is in the water temple. Yay! We love Moches. Blue Guy has not made the choice to go to Forest yet, right?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
I think this is a full child cleanup, but I also think Blue Guy may be metagaming the fact that how fast Cola finished, that it's not in a dungeon, it's just somewhere like, oh, he checked, Valley as a child, or checked, this random one-off check.
Sure.
Blue Guy having to think there for a second before playing.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, getting Lynn's out, so maybe thinks it's Lynn's game. So get your guys'
I am.
guesses in chat.
Guesses. I'm gonna do ruler.
We're looking for five R's or L's.
Oh, get your guesses in. Last chance. Alright, I'm out. New AT guy is the only one left.
So, funny story. I used to think as a child you had to do this without Lynn's, so I
Alright,
just got
everyone's
really
out.
good at it.
Everyone's out, so you're not
Yeah.
that good. I'm just kidding. I mean, once again, you might be 4 for 5 though. We'll find out very shortly. It's actually impressive. You were 4 for 5 on both guesses, so.
Yeah, pretty close.
Also, hi Cola, congratulations. I see you in chat. Great game. God moded it. I'm assuming we'll start seeing some other runners trickling in momentarily.
Yeah, should be.
Oh no, poor Flint.
Oh! Ouch.
Yeah.
Alright.
Didn't quite get that positioning right. Alright, we did it.
Alright. Phew. Wasn't even close.
Yeah, Cola, I think pretty much everyone has done those things at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So you're definitely not the only one who did that. The doggy followed.
Oh, we're getting another one.
Shoot. I'm already out.
Oh, look.
Uh-oh. Wow. You're good so far, new AT guy.
Well, there's 3 out of 5.
Oh wow.
There's 4 out of 5. So we're breaking even all 3 times. Oh, maybe this will be the try. It only took me 3 tries.
You got 4 out of 5 on all of them so far.
No gifted subs.
Nice work. Oh hey, fairies! Yay, fairies! Woo! And Flint's on his way to go get some bacon. About 6-ish minutes from now, we'll be done probably. Something like that.
Yeah. No. I like my record. I want to keep my record the same. I just want 3 4 out of 5s. I don't need to ruin it. No.
You don't want 4 out of 5s?
I mean, that'd be pretty funny, but no.
Wonder what Mochi's gonna do next. If Mochi does forest and clears forest, that's actually pretty high level thinking right there. Nope. Well, maybe, I don't know. Well, he has Minuet, so he wouldn't need to do this if he was going to forest, so. Caps indeed.
Oh, okay. Mixed up those. Oh, and Aeronaut GG's 209.52.
Congratulations, Aeronaut. Playing the organ while they wait for you to confront them. You know what they should also do, Tom will talk, is reprogram that person to tell them where glow sticks are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying how you make some older games better, but I just mean walking in and seeing Sephiroth playing One-Winged Angel versus just standing there menacingly.
Would be pretty epic.
Just saying.
Could do Ansem from Kingdom Hearts on a ship playing an organ. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, Ganon. So Ganon does tell you where the light arrows are at.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Like, you'll never find my light arrows in
That you're
Dodongo's
down.
Cavern.
Oh, yep, there they are. Dodongo's
You'll never
Cavern.
find them. Even though we found them like 2 hours and...
Oh, Blue Guy's actually
an
potentially
hour
going to be second on Restream if Blue Guy clears Forest. That's good on Blue Guy.
Yup.
Yeah, like I said, I figured we were going to get a slew of people who were going to finish in the next 10, 15 minutes, so... Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, oh no! Oh, I've never seen that! That's wild!
That's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate. It, like, ricocheted.
Oh. Doesn't have a
I've-
bottle. That's... Okay, I was like, what's with the spin strat? But that makes more sense now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's... I've never seen that.
Yeah, not from that low.
Wow. Poor Flint. Flint's just like, I just want to be done now, please.
Vanilla strats.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh no! Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Could be a 2-cycle, probably. Yep. At least.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, doesn't feel good, man. Poor Flint. This is a bad Ganondorf fight. Oh no!
Rip.
Doesn't. Oh my gosh, poor Flint. Oh. Flint just needs.
We missed TCG on Mojo's side. Rip.
Oh, whatever, it's fine. I'm more interested in this Flint Ganondorf who has to climb. He has to reclimb. Oh gosh. Oh, that feels bad. That feels really bad. I just want Flint to finish because Flint was doing really good. Oh, Chloe finally went back to Forest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually going to be interestingly close between Chloe and Blue Guy for second on Restream.
It'll be Cole finish, or should finish sooner than Blue Guy.
Should, but if Ganondorf goes anywhere near as disastrous as for Flint, could be close. Saying.
Claw also has a bottle.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Blue Guy does also. So
Yeah.
pretty sure Flint is the only one without a bottle. Oh, poor Flint. Oh. Eek. You don't want to see that.
So not that one. Nope. Yep.
Blue dipped. What?
They found the scale. They're like, yeah, this is not the right
Oh.
play.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, 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 no.
Gotta commit.
Oh, Flint. Oh no, please. I just want you to be able to do it. No, no.
Oof.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, Flint. I feel bad. Oh my gosh.
Oh, little too early there.
Oh, Flint. Oh no. Oh no.
Yep, unfortunate.
Did Chloe find... No? Oh boy. Chloe left... Oh my gosh. Chloe, just finish Forest, please. For the love of goodness. Oh my goodness. I am shocked. This is such an interesting restream because I'm just like between Flint.
Well, so
Yeah.
here's the really funny thing right now at this point. If Mo just goes to Forest and actually commits to beating Forest, Mo just actually might be the second person finished
On restream, I know that is a wild, like, not out. Mochis would have to go back to adult first, though, and we haven't seen the indication that that's happening.
Yeah. Now this makes sense from Blue Guy.
Yes, absolutely, I agree.
This is, hey, we didn't have fire source and or magic when we came here. All right, well, we are back to playing Minuet.
We're back to Ganondorf.
Are we going back in? Okay, we're going back in
Oh,
for the next check.
Sheesh. Oh my gosh.
I hope it's the next check so we don't have to bail out again.
Flint. Oh gosh. Alexis finished in third. It would have been Flint if Flint hadn't died twice to Ganondorf.
Yep.
And it might happen again.
Hang on. We don't know yet.
No, it didn't. Okay, we finally. Oh, finally. Oh gosh. No. Oh, Flint.
Close. As long as he doesn't. Yep, that's dead.
Oh my gosh. Flint absolutely would have been third place.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Got dwarf trolled.
Will Flint beat Ganondorf before Chloe gets to Ganon's castle? Is my. I'm sure he will.
No. Well, yeah, he'll. Oh, first. Oh, sorry. I was like, wait a second. What? No, for sure will.
Yeah, there's still 2 medallions to get. I forgot about that. So
yeah, Close has to beat water and then go into. That's like 25-ish minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, Flint is going to beat Ganondorf. It's just a matter of when at this point.
I think at this point you go FW, save quick, go grab the ferry from below the bridge and then FW back, but you know.
Yeah, the not doing FW is such an interesting choice to me at this point.
Yeah, because all you got to do is make it through the first part of phase 1, because you just get a free
heal.
What you call it after he's dead.
Yeah. All right, Chloe, finally in go mode.
Yeah, feels bad.
Yeah, for 3 dip into forest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I feel bad for Flint, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Flint raced this very well, so it's just the time's not going to reflect because Ganondorf is. Oh, the Ganondorf fight's just not going his way.
So that's the thing is Ganondorf is something you have to practice.
No,
It's not a what you call it.
I give.
Yeah, you have to. You should practice it often. Okay, he has the jump slash store this time. 6, 7, 8. He got it this time. And,
Yay! Flint did it. Was that the fourth time?
yeah, 4, I think.
Oh gosh, feels bad. Honestly, Flint could still finish in the top 5 at this point, even with
Yep.
4 Ganondorf fails. That's
Yeah.
actually wildly impressive.
Yeah, I mean, did a good job. It's just
Yeah.
Ganondorf's a troll sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Alright, close, beat
And
Morpha.
Morph it down.
Alright, blue guy finally going back to forest.
Alright, and hopefully he does the sensible thing and does not immediately bail once he checks Floor Master.
We'll see. If Chloe can do it, anyone can do it at this point.
There's Nocturne.
Yeah.
Play Nocturne.
Yeah.
And just reset position. There we go. That's
Cool.
Ganon down for part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Alright, what does blue guy do? We're going on. The right choice. Alright, get your GGs in chat ready for Flint. First person on Restream to finish, absolutely.
Okay, blue guy will be rewarded here for actually doing this.
Ooh, Flint finishes!
That is a
Fourth.
2:23:20.
With 4 Ganondorf
Yep.
fails. Still finished in 4th place. Wildly impressive.
Yep. I think the runners have a kind of a forced commitment issue here.
Stop. I'm just now noticing Chloe's like top right, like randomizer, like next thing. It says "Stop staring at the sword." Is the next thing.
Yeah. No, I was laughing about that like 2 hours ago when I saw
Oh
it.
my
I was like,
gosh!
why does he have multiple splits?
I don't know. That's so funny. Acquire a shield, light arrow. Stop staring at the sword. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Flint raced very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think easily would have had 3rd, if not for Trolldorf.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 2nd. I don't know about that though. Actually, no, it would have been 3rd, I think, based on where Flint was when Aeronaut finished.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, no, fourth still very, very good. And Chloe is most of Shadow away from finishing. It's probably another 12 minutes or so, something like that. Maybe more.
And Flint
Blue
went up.
guy, about half a dungeon behind Chloe. Moch is actually not that far behind everyone. Like, is going to be, a little bit, but was so much farther behind
Yeah.
than he is right now. I like seeing Blue Guy's reaction on the stream because you can actually see his camera on. He's like, he's finding this all very amusing right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fun to see.
Yeah, having a good time. Saying, if I would have just done this on
Oh, I forgot. Blue Guy also needs to finish Morpha still, so actually much farther behind Chloe than half a dungeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's more for really a quick grab and a couple stabs?
Morpha has feelings, It's very rude of you to say to Morpha. Morpha's valid.
No.
Morpha's a boss too. Okay, dang it.
Yes, much like the rest of them are kind of bosses. Some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morpha's a boss like Goma's a boss.
Those feelings are ouch.
Oh look, see, a quick grab and a couple stab.
I always imagine that Morpha's somehow related to Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just like this weird like brain monster from outer space. Shredder. Get them turtles. Some obscure reference from the 90s.
Yep, that is true.
Mm-hmm. What's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? When that phrase gets uttered by someone in a lower generation than me, I will die. I literally will be on my. I will have lost all will to live. Luckily, I think they've redone it enough for each generation that it hasn't quite died out yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just had like an animated movie recently, and I was like, really? They're still going with that? Good on them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Moshe's not bailing. This
That's
is good.
good.
First of our runners to not do that.
Yay! Not ever. Yeah, that's so valid. Weird man. I'm always nervous. Like someone's gonna say, "What's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?" And then I'm just gonna be like, "Just kill me now. It's fine." Not seriously, just metaphorically. Like end my life.
Yeah, TMNT is a lot like Transformers is. Every few years you get a reboot of it.
Yeah, I feel like Power Rangers is also the same way.
Yeah.
They're in the same vein of 90s nostalgic cartoons that haven't quite faded out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoons is a terrible word. Shows, 90s shows. What was your Transformers, by the way? What was your first Transformers experience, out of curiosity?
Beast Wars?
Ah, me too. Okay. I was just curious. Because it was not that for my partner. Definitely was an OG Transformers person, so.
No, I'm trying to remember if I was around for the OG Transformers, but I don't think I was.
I was not, so, but I have watched OG Transformers since.
Yeah.
I met, or I didn't directly meet, but I went and saw the voice of OG Optimus Prime recently at a convention. That was pretty cool. Peter Welker. No, I think Welker was the other one. Was Megatron. I can't remember who. Someone. Also, yes, Digimon is in that same vein, and Patamon is the best Digimon. You cannot convince me otherwise. Unless you want to make the Togemon argument, in which case I will listen to you. I will still probably say no, but I will listen to you. And Chloe is on his way to go slice some bacon this Sunday morning, or afternoon or evening, depending on what time zone you're in. For me, it is very much morning. I think the sun came up like an hour ago, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Digimon Season 1 was so... just sits in my brain as like one of the most, like, I remember almost every episode of Digimon Season 1.
And GG's to Muftai.
Yay!
2357.
Rounds out our top 5.
And there's the one shot for Mochus. That is go mode.
Wow. I'm Moches honestly did a pretty good job once we got past the initial like shock of everything.
Or the well, find hook shot so late really kinda.
Yeah. I mean, Moches was always going to be behind, but I feel like Moches is less behind because they did the actual sensible thing and not dipping from forest ever. So,
Right.
very, very proud. Also, I'm on a what else am I watching recently that is on my '90s nostalgia kick right now? I think I've been watching Dragon Ball recently, so that's been a big one. I also have Yu Yu Hakusho. I've been watching that. Yeah.
Never watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
I found it kind of charming in its own way. Oh, and apparently there was, speaking of 90s anime, Magic Knight's Rare apparently had a video game on the SNES that was never officially translated to the US, and I just saw a clip for that the other day, so that was kind of interesting. I had no idea Magic Knight's Rare had a video game ever, so interesting. And it looked kind of good, actually. It looked like one of like those really, the JRPG 90s nostalgia vibes. I was like, oh, cool. It could be up my alley. And Moches is on Morpha, Chloe's climbing the tower, Blue Guy is somewhere in shadow. The ship.
Just halfway through.
I'd say a little more than halfway if we're at the ship.
Oh. Well, you see...
Moches, no!
You see what I was looking at was him just getting to the fan room, not him being on the boat, and then my screen updated and went, oh.
Yay, Moches beat Morpha, yay! Go, Moches, go!
Now
we are Moch fans in here. Everyone do the Moch dance. We're all big fans after today. I don't even know if the Moch dance. Let me see if I have any like dancy. Oh, here we go. We can use my own personal Jin dancy emojis.
Mhm.
Moch dance. And Chloe is doing the Ganondorf fight that Flip was hoping he would have. Oh no. We're good. A little nervous there for a second. Yes. Oh, Chloe's got this in the bag. Chloe's got this. I thought we would have seen more people finish by. I don't even know how many people are actually racing this today. Do you know?
No, I don't. I didn't check the
I
race.
have I have no idea. I was expecting more people to have finished by now. 17 runners. Okay, so then that makes sense. Okay. I thought there was more like in the 20s or so.
Oof. Punched.
And Bongo is down. Low about halfway through bacon. Alright, get your GG's ready for Chloe. Who, if Chloe had not dipped out of forest twice, would have finished a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So, still respectable. Get that bacon, yes. Ooh, 238 even. Nice, right on the dot. And Blue Guy probably has about 7 minutes till finish. 6, 7 minutes, something in that time frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Tout droit.
Yeah, I wonder how fast Chloe would have finished because Chloe and Flint were pretty much neck and neck. when they got to Forest.
Probably like
'Cause-
20-ish minutes faster.
Yeah, I think the big
At
thing
least.
for Flint, I think Chloe would have beaten Flint, honestly, now knowing that we know that Flint took
Mhm.
4 times to beat Ganondorf, and so Chloe would have probably finished at least 10 minutes faster than Flint.
Mhm.
Hello.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Second on Restream, 6th overall.
Aye, fair enough. Not bad considering I did every logical location, but
Yeah, some multiple times.
aye. Oh, which one in particular are you thinking?
The Forest is the one I'm thinking.
Forest. Aye. That's a holdover from previous standards. I need to get out of the habit of thinking that because for season 8 and previous leagues, the view for me has been front of Forest fast, back of Forest slow.
Yeah, that's valid.
That doesn't really fit for keyrings though, because while back and forth slow, everything's an item. So I need to get out of the habit of that.
I think the keyrings threw like even us off when we first were like, oh yeah, it's keyrings, got it. When we saw that, so I could see that being pretty jarring.
Yeah, but on the other hand, did you see that Shadow Temple?
Mhm.
We did.
By far the best thing about this league. Mode Shadow Temple is actually a thing.
Yep. Yep.
You
Until
don't have
the
to.
he's on manager, and then it's not.
It's been surprisingly kind to me so far in the practice races I've done.
Well, I think for a majority of the race, it was pretty close between you and Flint for the restream, anyways. And I think really the biggest difference was when you dipped out of Forest, but Flint had already done the part that you dipped out of, so it was like Flint knew to keep pushing, whereas you didn't. So
That's fair enough. I almost went to Forest after Fire Temple because I was thinking I can get the rest of my 20 skulls there, but Strength 2 showed up and.
and Strength 3 and
Yeah. Aye. Well, the nice thing was, long shot locks Epona,
Mhm.
entire Gerudo area is done.
yeah. Was there anything particularly interesting about the seed to you, or did you have a favorite moment? Obviously, you really liked your Shadow Temple, but
Didn't really try. I'll need to look at my tracker again to work it out. See if I can remember the seed that I just did.
Mhm.
I think for us, other than the long shot question mark, it wasn't particularly difficult. It felt like.
Yeah, it was pretty standard, and to be honest, I'm not annoyed about it because the only reason I didn't go back to Forest is because I'm a spiteful little shit, and it was out of principle that I didn't go back.
Oh, how did it feel to find the blue fire arrows after you finished the ice cavern?
Well, that happens every seed, doesn't it?
Right.
Well, you were the only one, I think, out of the restreamers. Everyone else, I think, found blue fire arrows before going in.
Where were they again? I remember, but I can't. That was one of the
River.
ones I forgot. They were in River,
Grotto.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Aye. Yeah, I just had
We were
no-
like, Chloe trying to go around with the bottle, trying to get all the, and we're just like, oh no.
I just had no good time to go to River, really.
Yeah, that's so fair.
When I was going to
Although-
Ice, my thought was, if Nocturne's there, then it's just probably a straight line to the finish.
Yeah.
But I did Deku because I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Of course, it was going to be on Prelude, so
Yeah.
I went and finished
So-
Deku.
The question though, why not collect the stone?
Yes,
From
that was a good
Deku.
question.
Because AD was still on
Because
the
Sun's
table.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it
Sun's-
wasn't because
Sun song
because I
check?
would have forfeited before I finished Forest.
Oh, okay. Well,
The AD was off the table.
Okay, fair enough. From your standpoint, I guess AD's off the table, but from the rest of us, it wasn't. Just curious.
Yeah,
You know, it's a lovely day. It's a Sunday afternoon. It may be cloudy, but it's bright outside. The last thing I'm going to do is finish Forest Temple.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, I was just like, you already beat Goma. You were right there. Why dip out before getting the stone?
Because it saves about a second. And, you know,
Okay.
better a second saved than.
All right.
that was a question we had though, because if it was the Sun Song check and required Aldi, you'd have to go back to Child and go back and get the stone. And we're like, oh no.
The other thing was, Ruto's letter was absent. Boomerang was absent.
Yeah. We have no idea where those are.
We don't know where Rudo's is at. We know it has to be somewhere, but that's.
Well, I know where Ruto's letter is. It's deeper in forest.
And Blue Guy is about to finish, so get your GGs
That's
in
fair.
chat for Blue Guy. And GGs to Blue Guy after missing the first swing.
Certainement pas.
That was fun. Yep. So, and Moches is now on his way, the last of our restreamers, on his way to go get some bacon. It's about 7 more minutes for him. And Moches had a really hard race, so we're very proud of Moches for getting this far. So
Yeah. I forget when I think Mochis got the hook about an hour and a half in, or something
I could
like
see that being easy to miss.
yeah.
It was Trail Fairy, right?
Yes.
That was Colossus Fairy.
No, it was
Colossus
Colossus Fairy.
Fairy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Colossus Fairy. And
I know it was
Moches
a
just
fairy.
didn't get there for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one I can see missing because you've got no reason to reverse. It's just
Yeah.
a check. It's there.
But,
Go
yeah.
there or you don't.
Plus, depending on the route you get, you have storms. If you have that hint to bottom of the well, it's like, oh, hey, there's my storms. There's my irons. I know irons locks Dins at this point.
Yeah.
Because of the hint in DC, or not DC, the hint in Crater.
On the plus side, going well earlier gives you magic earlier, and you can start using Four's Wind for things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Furor's Wind was a nice thing to have because I had forgot. I was like, when did Furor's Wind get found? Like a dummy. So, then I was like, oh, right. That's actually a really nice thing about this.
Well, to be fair, the only thing that Furor's Wind did for me was make it more tempting to go do King Zora out of spite.
And not do Forest a Punch.
It didn't really help me too much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I can take one thing as solace from that, and that is that I beat Blue Guy because we've got our first league race on Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you, Flint, and Blue Guy were all pretty neck and neck for a while, and it was just little tiny things like the Forest Temple and like rooting that just made the difference between the three of you, really. Oh, and then I don't know if you saw, but Flint had a hard time against Ganondorf because Flint didn't have a bottle. And so I think it was like four deaths against Ganondorf.
Oh.
It still got fourth place though.
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much everyone's gonna leave Forest till last.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as hard at last as I did, but
yeah, I think if you hadn't dipped Forest, you probably beat Flint in the restream.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like I said, now knowing that Flint had a 4-time Ganondorf, whatever lead he potentially could have had over you at that point, I think he would have made up.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hi, Blue Guy.
Hey, and GG's crew. Well done.
Thank you, GG's.
GG's to Link Hylian, who just finished 8th place.
So, Blue, what did you think of the seed?
Well, when Cola finished, I was wondering, since I had not the long shot yet, I was wondering what did I miss an easy check to find the long shot. So I didn't went to forest. I was like, oh, maybe it's check sphere 0. I mean, don't pay child, which I never made to do, or spirit child. But no, it was forest. So I was really scared about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's danger in metagaming.
Yeah, metagaming, but didn't work. So
We wondered if that's what you were doing, because we were like, what is Blue Guy doing right now? I wonder if there's some metagaming going on. So
yeah, yes, that's why I did beginning of forest and then leave, because I was like, it can't be forest temple, but but when
At
I
least-
need that,
at least you didn't dip out of forest twice.
But because I had only Dumped Child left, and it was night, so I was like, okay, I finish Forest Temple. It's middle of the day, and then I make Dumped Child as my last check.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
had
that makes
no
sense.
other choice. I had no other choice. But other than that, it was a pretty straight forward. I mean, we had the int.
Poor Moches. Moches just had is having a 3-cycle Ganondorf right now. I feel really bad.
Oh, okay. I died and Iron Knuckles.
Oh no, I haven't seen this one. Poor Moches. Oh no. Moches has not had an easy race.
Yeah.
GG's to Green Pepper in 9th and UFC Wildcat in 10th.
So there is one person remaining in the restream, I think.
Yep.
It's just Moches who's the last one, and Moches has not had an easy race, so we're supporting Moches right now because it's been
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's finishing right now. Great, he's finishing.
Yeah.
He's just about to finish. Oh,
Yep, got it.
Did you
Moses
see
didn't
the-
find the
Oh,
hook
no.
shot until about
Okay.
an hour and a half.
yeah,
So,
that was
that was-
the big thing, was just didn't get that hook shot like all the rest of you did, and it just slowed Moches down. It was just Moches has had a tough race, but we support Moches.
Yeah, he did pretty well because he begins in Rondo, and it's not that far away from us. So
Mm-mm. No, and the one thing that Moches, to Moches' credit, Moches is the only person on Restream not to dip out of forest at any point, so actually followed through, and that was something that we all made note of. That was like, good on you, Moches.
okay.
Other than that, I felt like the sea was pretty straightforward. But...
Yeah, I think other than the long shot location, I think it was not.
And we got the key in shadow. We got all key in shadow at the beginning, so that was great for Gomod Shadow Temple.
The best thing about League, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately,
I mean-
seeds just kind of turned into you find everything but your last item, and your last item is just a flat out casino.
And we are missing an item, by the way. Where is the Rutos letter? I was wondering.
Probably deeper in forest.
It has to be deeper in forest because I've done everything.
Yeah, it's not a Dumped Child. I mean, I was scared about that.
Yeah, I've done that
Did
one.
anyone
too.
do GTG?
It can't be GTG.
No,
Okay.
because
Then,
of
yeah.
bonus and
Then yeah, that's probably where it was.
well, no, it could be GTG.
It could be training grounds.
Yeah, because it would just have
The long
to be
shot's in an easy spot.
Yeah, long shot makes it. Yeah, it could be.
Oh yeah, GTG, because you find the long shot and then you can go to GTG for your
Yeah.
Rutos
Your
letter.
letter for
Oh yeah.
dens for
That's kind of what I was thinking.
yeah.
Could have also
Which
got
is really
fire arrows.
cool.
It could have been in Wasteland. I don't see anyone do Wasteland, but
Yeah.
Well, Wasteland would have never been in until
And
Yay,
GG's,
Mochi.
Mochi's, huh? GG's.
yay! Everyone on Restream finished. Good job, Moches.
I am gonna drop to go get some lunch, but
Alright.
That
GG's
sounds
again,
good.
Blue Guy. I'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the interview too. So thanks everyone for the stream, and see ya in the next race. I guess.
Yes, congrats to both of you.
See ya. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
We will see here if Mochus is going to join us for an interview. If not, I think I've said enough.
Yeah, I think we've covered all. I would say we could wait 4 minutes and say happy 3 hours, everyone, but I don't know if we need to do that.
No, we can call. I think we can call the 3 hours a little early.
That's probably fine.
On the way out, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, I should do a Moch's dance in chat now that Moch's is finished. Hold on.
And welcome in, GG's.
Hello, thank you.
Hello.
So, what did you think?
First, I'm a beginner, so it's. I guess for me it's okay. I was looking for the long shot a lot of the seed, a lot of the time in the seed.
Mhm.
And I called forest a bit late, I think, but yeah, I think it's pretty good for a beginner.
Well, you were the only one of our 4 on Restream who did not dip out of forest one or multiple times
Ah,
and actually got the long shot the first time in there.
Yeah,
okay.
we give you a lot of praise for that because a lot of people dipped 2 and or 3 times out of that dungeon. So
Okay. Yeah, it was I wanted to check everywhere because yesterday I missed a check that was that made me forfeit. So I wanted to check everything before going to forest, and that was a bad call.
Yeah.
I mean, there were people who. I mean, for a while we were like, if Mochas goes to forest and gets this, Mochas, you would have beaten Clo and Blue potentially for on Restream. You would have potentially been the second person to finish. So I don't know that it was necessarily a bad call. It was because, like I said, you were the only one not to dip out of forest. So if you had gone to forest, I think you would have beaten them. So I think it was a good call on your part to at least full clear forest once you were there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I should have called it faster, but that's okay.
I think what really unfortunately didn't work in your favor was how long it took you to get the first hook shot. I think if you had gotten that sooner, I think you would have been on par with everyone else. And we were like, we were rooting for you the whole time, Mochas. We were like, come on, you can do it.
Thanks. That's good. Yeah, the first shot was a bit late too, so I was hoping something like to get it really faster. But when I get it, I think I said, yeah, I can do forest, and I
Mhm.
didn't go there. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I do this a lot of times, so yeah, I forgot if I can go to forest.
Well, you did very good. We were rooting for you the whole time. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I have never raced an OOTR, so you have done more than me. So congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's okay. I will do really good on the league because it will be my first tournament. And I started playing really seriously like 2 or 3 months ago, so I hope it's gonna be okay.
No, you're doing great. Welcome to the OOTR family.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm. And also, happy 3 hours, everyone. We did it. We kept the stream going.
That's good. Thank you for the restreaming.
Mhm.
That's good. And yeah, that's all for me. If you want.
I think we are ready to be taken out.
I think we can let everyone get on with their days, including you who've been racing for 2.5 to 3 hours. You could probably go do other things if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some time off now.
Yes,
It's gonna be okay.
very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you.